That's it for now, but stay tuned in for the next part as I'll be diving deeper into the rest of TVC's mechanics, which define the game for what it is, 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 game for what it is. Stay tuned in for the next part. Stay tuned in for the next part. Jeez Louise, I can't believe I made that video like almost 4 years ago. Guess I got busy or lost interest or something. But TVC seems to have a decent amount of interest nowadays. There's a Discord channel with frequent activity now, and netplay is super legit. So it's awesome to see random players coming out of nowhere. However, this game is hella old and people still don't know how to utilize Baroque correctly. I don't blame them though. Technically, this game is still dead as fuck. But somebody still has to teach these kids how to play this game. So I'll be trying my best to try to pass on some knowledge and help people exploit the Baroque mechanic to its potential. Attempting to improve your game in Capcom vs. Seahorse. So without further Mountain Dew, here's a Baroque tutorial.
Tatsunical!
Baroque is the shining mechanic of TVC. It's what gives the game an open world of creativity. You can use it both offensively and defensively, and if used right, it could essentially be your comeback mechanic, similar to how X Factor in Marvel 3 works. There are many different individual uses and character-specific scenarios that Baroque could be applied, but explaining each character individually would take me forever, and going down each one's Baroque usage would take a redonkulous amount of effort, so I'll try to summarize its usefulness. Not to mention that I freaking Baroque my shoulder this summer, slowing me down from making videos and whatnot. Well, I actually dislocated it. But the point is, Baroque is best learned through experience. Now for those of you who don't know, Baroque is performed by pressing any attack button, plus your partner. Any attack, A, B, or C. Depending on your button placement or preferred peripheral, you may choose to use any of the attack buttons as long as you press it with partner. While this action can't be performed raw on its own, it's meant to be used during the recovery of your normals or specials, and cancels recovery, similar to how Roman cancels work in Guilty Gear and X Factor cancels in Marvel 3. The only thing you need to sacrifice is your red health, any amount of red health. So anytime you get hit or receive chip damage from a blocked special, you have Baroque. So it's important to be aware of what was the last thing that hit you, so you can strategically use your Baroque to your advantage. While small amounts of red are better used for things like making yourself safe or mix-up opportunities, the large amounts of red health should be banked for real seahorse damage. As the more red health you give up, your subsequent combo will deal more damage. So essentially, you can treat a big chunk of red health as X Factor damage, but it only lasts as long as your combo continues. It wouldn't be that wise to throw away your comeback mechanic just to continue a block string, nor would it be opportune to activate while your opponent has 2 bars on deck, as your opponent could counter your Baroque combo with a Mega Crash. So you have to be aware of what your opponent's resources are. A smart player is waiting for you to activate so they could get rid of that Baroque damage. Also note that the damage boost from Baroque doesn't affect any of your supers, nor are you able to Baroque to cancel your supers, so it's different than X Factor in that sense. So let's play out this scenario. Batsu has a huge chunk of red health, which he's able to kill Volnut in one combo. However, Mega Man has 2 meters waiting to burst as soon as Batsu activates. He's not going to try to waste any bars on anything as long as Batsu stays out there with all that red health. Now what Batsu is thinking, yeah, I could use that red health off a hit confirm, but Volnut will immediately burst. On the bright side of that, I made him get rid of 2 bars so he's unable to burst again until he regains another 2 bars. And like in all versus games, red health is regenerated when the character is not active, therefore the best option here is to probably tag out and try to regain that health. So the meta is to make the decision, is it worth using up all that red for potential combo damage and getting rid of Volnut's bars, or tagging out and regaining stamina? Also note that the rules for tagging back in with red health are the same as Marvel 3. As while Batsu can be regaining his red health in the back, he can retain the red as long as you don't tag him back in with a generic raw tag. And with that in mind, you can sneak in some crazy amounts of damage in an air Baroque combo if you VAR tag your partner in, as VARs reset the damage scaling but retain your secondary character's red health. And one crucial factor that many people don't know is that when you Baroque in the air, you gain another jump. So remember that you have another jump banked in every air Baroque. While universally everyone has a double jump and double air dash, you can turn it into a triple jump stored for extra mobility, or a dope ass combo, boy!
So many dive kicks. 35.
Even with Alex, who's the only character that has a single jump, doing a Baroque in the air will give his heavy ass another jump. So have that extra jump in mind whenever you Baroque in the air. The last thing I'll be noting here relates to meter gain. Like in many other fighters, meter management is crucial for both you and your opponent. But while activating Baroque has its benefits, it also nerfs meter gain while it's active. While the moves you throw out in a combo are gaining meter with every hit, your opponent is also gaining meter as they take your hits. But when Baroque is active, both players are building significantly less meter as the combo continues, regardless of the damage boost from the red. While this could be a negative on your side, you could use this knowledge to intentionally slow down your opponent's meter gain if they're close to obtaining a burst. You ain't getting 2 bars on me, damn you! Like I said before, Baroque is the shining mechanic. It's a huge part of what makes this game fun, and if used tactically and correctly, it could lead to some really hype moments.
Oh, we got a reset!
Oh no! You got him! And then the bracket reset! The huge Baroque combo from Magno Man.
Oh, you can hear the crowd.
See the damage.
You
oh
can hear
my God.
That's my tutorial for now. I got more things in the works and I promise you it won't take another few years to release. A big reason for this is to promote the upcoming side tournament being held at this year's EVO, held in conjunction with Anime EVO, TVCVO 2018. So be sure to check that out when it comes, and in the meantime you can watch these other interesting TVC videos. The next video topic, how to deal with controversy.